Hi guys, hope you're doing well. I just want to jump on here. Two quick reasons. Number one, Sunday morning, 10 a.m. if you live locally, 10:30, 10:40 if you're online. You're not going to want to miss Sunday service. I'm starting a series. I didn't call it a series. Very similar to our prayer series, but it's all about practical living. I used to call it lifestyle evangelism, but this is more like lifestyle living the Bible, if you will, please. Very practical, very matter of fact teaching. So, again, we're going to continue that in Romans chapter 12 on Sunday. Said all that to say this. One of the reasons why I started the Wednesday Bible study was not just for beginners, and that's what it is, a beginner Bible study, but really, I know now that we are in that period of time where the Bible says there's going to be a great falling away. Many church attendance is way down, giving is way down, but God is sustaining those who are entrusting Him, and I have no choice, so makes my job easy. Trust the Lord or don't. I go with trust the Lord every time. At any rate, one of the reasons why I started this beginner Bible study is I know that there's a lot of confusing voices out there, and I'm not going to get into saying this one's no good, this one's no good. You just have to be the ring of truth. It starts with the ring of truth, but if the ring of truth doesn't jive with the Bible, then you're up the wrong alley. Look, the Bible is just simply my yardstick for truth. That's all there is to it. Jesus said, "You shall know them by their fruits." I'm only going to say this one time. I hate to say it, but I believe that I have a confirmation of the Lord. The DAYSTAR TV network, which many of you listen to and believe to be Christian, it's full of false teachers. A couple of teachers that I like come and go through DAYSTAR, and I understand that. Heck, fire. 5 years ago, I would have went on DAYSTAR if the opportunity arose. But if you know anything about my roots in the National Religious Broadcasters movement back in the '80s, some of you have never even heard of the NRB, the National Religious Broadcasters, but I was on the inside of that for many, many years. Just once a year for 2 or 3 weeks, but it was part of my ministry, so I know what I'm talking about. I was there when Daystar Ministry got started. I was there when a guy by the name of Crouch, I can't remember, but he started TBN. I was there when he literally told Pat Robertson, Swagger, Jim Baker was there. Forget about the personalities. Every time I mention one of these guys that has fallen, I get chastised by stone throwers that live in glass houses. Spare me. I'm just telling the story. Don't be a distraction. All right, sorry about that. I distracted myself. They were all there, and I was just guarding the room. I was a bodyguard. When Crouch, I forget his first name, his wife reminded me of Tammy Baker. She kind of looked like him. Maybe I'll throw a picture up. Anyway, his last name was Paul Crouch. That's who it was. He said, "Look, guys, there are these things circling the earth. They're called satellites." This is like 1983, 1984. They're called satellites. And commercial time on these satellites is going to become available to all of us if we pull our resources. Christian Broadcasting Network, CBN, PTL, Jim Baker. See, this is how they got so famous. They went up into the stars and around the world, and they became billionaires overnight. And probably now you see, you shall know them by their fruits. All right, I'm not going to say anymore. You do your own homework. Be a Berean. We'll see you Sunday or Wednesday, if not sooner. Daystar Network. No bueno. God bless. We'll see you soon.
This house is sure gone crazy.